Speaking of destinations, one of the largest turtle releases in recent memory took place today in Gulf County. Gulf World Marine Institute brought more than 150 sea turtles to Cape San Blas, allowing them to return home. As News 13's May Harper tells us, all of them had to undergo rehab for cold stunning.
The extreme cold from last week was historic for the Panhandle. While many stayed home to stay warm, wildlife, including sea turtles, had no such option.
They came from St. Joe Bay, and they were all brought into our facility over the past week due to the recent cold weather event.
When the temperatures fall down 45 and below, the turtles, because they're reptiles, their body temperature falls to their temperature, and they get just lethargic. They're actually stunned because they can no longer swim. So they end up usually in the bay side back here and float into some of the island areas and such back areas, typically where they are picked, where this group was all picked up.
Hundreds of these sea creatures were taken to Gulf World Marine Institute's Rehabilitation Center, where staff slowly raised their body temperature by raising the water temperature 3 to 5 degrees a day. Nearly 400 were released Wednesday at Salinas Park, marking one of the Panhandle's biggest releases in recent years.
We have Turtle Patrol from Indian Pass. There's some here from Navarre. There's, of course, the Gulf World people who did all the work to restore them. USGS, and we have Fish and Wildlife here. The shout out really goes to the group who was out here last week in the cold, picking up all of these turtles in the conditions that the cold, the mud, the muck, it's hard work.
Many organizations and the surrounding community came together last week to help search for cold-stunned turtles. Douglas says search teams scanned the shores by boat and foot for turtles in need of help. In Bay County, May Harper, News 13, Panhandle Strong.
They can always use more volunteers. If you'd like to volunteer, get information about this turtle release or Gulf World's Marine Institute for future releases, you can go to our website, mypanhandle.com.